Come on.
Come on, hey.
This is a safe space.
Okay,
Safe
fine.
space.
I'm here to say it, and ladies, I'm sorry, but squirt is piss for sure. It's verified.
Oh, yeah.
Piss.
That's
I've been
true.
telling y'all. I've been
We
trying to tell
already
y'all
know.
that shit for years, folks. Bitches is pissing on y'all. Excuse my
Good
language.
piss.
Hey, you ever-
I'm gonna piss on you. Drip, drip, drip.
Oh no!
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
no! Whatever that is, no.
No.
Nigga, that's the Dave Chappelle.
Minus 10 points.
No, I actually just saw this video of they tested if squirt was pissed. They put blue dye in this woman and then
It's
went
piss.
through all the actions of making her squirt, and the blue dye, in fact, came out.
Wait. I'm kind of curious on what was all the actions on making her squirt. Like, is this a
Hey,
scientific
relax,
experiment?
relax.
Like, what were you doing were you
No.
watching this? Were you, like...
I was told about this by a woman.
You got all the women sources.
It's better than a man trying to be in women's business. You let the women tell you.
That's what you're doing outside.
I don't go outside.
Collect the women's news.
Whoa, oh, God.
Oh, my God.
I mean, we have to be a representative pod of all, sexes, identities, animals.
Diversity and inclusion.
Right.
Hey.
Look at us.
See, you're not getting that type of shit on other pods.
We are starting our DNI initiatives. Look at us growing.
See, other
This is some
pods, you just
corporate
got
shit
niggas
right
in
here.
women's
Look at us.
business. No, we not in women's business.
Thank you for that public service announcement. Welcome to episode 35 of the 3LAB podcast. We got me. You should know my voice by now. We got Q. We got Josh. We got John. John sipping something through a straw. What you got?
Is that one of those recyclable straws or metal straws?
You got that long ass straw, that little ass cup. I'm thinking he finna hold up like a whole thing.
What you think?
Man.
You got a little apple juice over there?
This is a little concoction I came up with. We'll see the after effects at about 30 minutes.
Oh man, I'm drunk as hell. You know I got the blue cup with me, dog. We're doing like a spicy limeade with some vodka.
Spicy limeade.
Nasty fucking man.
Nasty
jalapenos
man.
in that motherfucker. That motherfucker fire, dog.
That
TikTok
is
put me on
disgusting.
that shit, and I just put some. Usually I put tequila in there, but I ain't feel like getting tequila, so I got the vodka, a little Tito's.
I know you be having
I
heartburn.
got the vodka in there too.
Oh no, I don't be having heartburn. I'm healthy as a rock.
Wait, vodka gives you heartburn? All right, buddy.
He's not healthy as a rock.
As a rock.
I'm fucking dead, bro.
Are there such things as unhealthy rocks?
No.
No. Right? No. Okay. All right. Point made. Q.
Point made.
Touche.
For those who suffer from heartburn, I feel your affliction, and I understand your pain.
You need to
And
stop
I'm here to
eating
tell
all
you-
that. You be
I'm
eating
here
all
to
that
tell you-
goddamn shit. You gotta.
I'm here to tell you.
All that high fructose corn
Yeah.
syrup.
Hell no, I don't eat that. That's bad business. High fructose, low fructose, all that fructose bad. All that.
Okay.
Sounds
A lot of fructoses.
So you know what? I know we didn't put this on the topics today, but I'm kind of want to get y'all opinion real quick. So I was talking to Taylor, and he flips between being a vegan, vegetarian, flexitarian, whatever, pescatarian, all of this tarians or whatnot. So it kind of made me want off into a different little conversation. Like, so if you're a vegan, does that mean you can't wear like leather? You can't wear stuff like that's made from animals too?
Yeah, you can't do none of that.
I feel like you can't do that. I feel like if you're going to claim
what you
vegan,
eat,
you can't. But I feel like if you claim vegan, you cannot wear animals.
But no, some
No,
people
you
are
can't.
vegan simply for like food
But
wise.
I'm excluding health reasons. I feel like.
Oh,
if
you
you're
talking
vegan,
about them PETA motherfucker?
Yeah, that's like PETA. You talking about PETA?
PETA?
PETA, PETA.
PETA.
I just feel like you should.
You the only
PETA's
nigga in history
PITA.
that's ever said PETA, bro.
I've never heard PETA in my life. That's the
Hey,
funniest
bro.
shit.
Pita
Yeah,
bread
that's
spelled PITA, right?
English is a hell of a language, brother.
It is. So it can be pronounced either way.
No.
Hey, you know what? Speaking about English, I saw a comedy, a little skit, and this dude was like, people really pay thousands of dollars to go to college to get an English degree. We all just, got English for free. And you know what you can do with that English degree? You can only teach English with that English degree.
That's actually cap because Jay has an English degree and he's in sales.
You know what? It's more and more people that have different degrees that's in sales. Like, I have a teacher that's in sales. There's somebody with a criminal degree that's in sales. I'm like, all right. Sales is different though. Sales is a whole different beast.
That's true.
But at least if you got English and you're in sales, at least you know how to talk to people with proper English. You got the comma in the right place. Using I don't know how to use a semicolon. I don't. It's like
when you use it before you make a list.
And sometimes
that's a full colon.
Sometimes I don't know when to say effect or effect. So I just say impact. So
that's a good way to get around that.
I literally just say impact, guys.
You gotta find synonyms. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was thinking about this the other day. Corporate talk is really funny, bro. Like, you send emails, good afternoon, blah, blah, blah. I hope this message finds you well.
Exactly.
I'm meeting out.
Hey, you know what?
I'm just reaching up to follow up.
Hey, the fucked up part about corporate and what I learned, especially the higher up you get, they all drink and they all act pretty much how I act. And it's like
they are regular motherfuckers.
They are regular, and they don't know what they're doing. Dog. A lot of people don't really know what they're doing. They're like, "Hey, you gotta drink, you gotta like talk, and that's really it. You just gotta be." It's really. I feel like the higher you up, the more they care about. Can I have a drink with this guy? Or girl?
Yeah, it's about can I work with you like in terms of being friends? Yeah, are we cool?
Do I trust you? Because low key, I'm ass at this job. That's really all this shit is.
Passive aggressive ass language.
It's not even passive aggressive. I talk like that to cover my ass. I'm just following up on the email I sent you on this day.
Exactly.
Hit that warmest regards.
I mean, thanks. Look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.
Oh my god. All right, boys. So
John, you coaching some kids? You coaching basketball now?
Yes, I am. I'm a basketball coach at. I probably shouldn't say the name, no. I don't know.
Yeah, but you did tell us about the little kids.
No, that was
at an urban elementary school.
Yeah, you did tell us you was coaching kids.
What you call it? You the head coach, assistant coach, offensive coordinator?
Assistant coach. I am a skill specialist on the team.
Skill specialist.
Ooh.
Yes.
What you teaching? How to dribble?
What you teaching them? Like the hezzies and once you got a crossover.
So
layups.
At like 5th and 6th grade level, these kids barely understand basketball, and they don't get the intricacies of it. I'm here to give these niggas sauce on their game. You know what I mean? Right? Bro, let me teach you this Euro step. Yeah. No, wait, no. I'm Chris Johnson.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Ocho Cinco, nigga.
Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. Chaz.
That's Chaz.
No. Yeah, that's Chaz. But he's a black NBA trainer. He way raw than Drew Hanlon. He actually get niggas right. He the nigga that trained Maxey and Wiggins.
He getting a whole bunch of niggas right. You just named some 3 and 4 options. Drew Hanlon is traded Jason Tatum, fucking Bradley Beal. I ain't mad at you.
God damn, fuck! You can't win for winning around this bitch.
I'm gonna check the team out. I'm gonna see if your skills specialist is working out for the team.
But I mean, they are a 2-time champion, and for their conference.
Oh, they champions.
Oh, you saying like these niggas is bums? They.
Oh no, yeah. These niggas, they're not bums. They just, they teach them how to play basketball for their age instead of like the shit that they gonna need for the next level and get them started on that. If that makes sense. Like
developing talent.
Yeah, they're not gonna understand how to do a right left. What is it? Right left up for a layup. Yes, they will. Like, and if you don't teach that shit now, they just gonna have to relearn some new shit at the next level. So theoretically, you damn near not even just teaching them basketball right now.
You giving the streets hope right now.
So it's all about.
So a little bit. So not to switch topics. A little bit of breaking news in the last minute. It looks like Rihanna will be taking center stage for Super Bowl LVII halftime show.
Does this come with a new album?
No, the fuck it don't.
You know damn well she in that fencing money.
It comes with a bag. That's all.
Literally. You know what? No, it doesn't. Well, it doesn't. It doesn't because I heard the Super Bowl doesn't pay people for halftime performances.
I just can't believe that.
Yeah, they don't pay like I don't know if they pay. I mean, they don't pay like the main act, the performer.
I just can't believe that.
Nah,
because
Beyonce
they said like the
definitely
Weeknd can't get paid, and Beyonce, I don't know if she got paid. Like, please fact check me, but I'm almost positive they did not get paid. It's more so like, yo, this is like publicity for you.
No, I'm on the largest stage.
And I know they give you. I know they give you a budget.
It's not the largest stage.
They definitely give you a budget, but like the Weeknd had to put money up from his own pockets on his halftime show.
They said we cover expenses and production costs. They do not pay.
They don't pay you.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Breaking news. Look at us.
They're talking about it's $30 million worth of exposure.
Yeah. I told you they don't pay them.
It's marketing. It's zero cost marketing.
Like for the Weeknd when he did his, he was just dropping an album. So that kind of like, it makes sense. Like that's even more publicity for your album type shit. If you go crazy, that's probably you don't reach an extra whatever amount of fans that probably may not have thought about listening to your album or whatever the case may be. But I'm just glad that it's not Taylor Swift anymore because they were trying to like say Taylor Swift was doing the halftime. I was not here for that. And I'm sorry to all y'all Swifties and all of that, but nah, I ain't trying to see that at all.
Speaking of performing on large stages, Lil Baby is set to be the first rapper ever to perform at the World Cup, the FIFA World Cup.
He's out of here. That nigga's
That's bad.
Yeah,
and
that's lit.
I wonder if they, since you brought that, I wonder if they paid him for this shit because the World Cup is like 200% bigger than the fucking Super Bowl.
The World Cup is fire. I'm surprised they didn't get like somebody like a Bad Bunny type of situation for that. But I'm here for being a Lil Baby.
Hey, internationally, they love Bad Bunny.
They love him. He doesn't miss it because it's like you could groove to his music no matter who you are, no matter you understand this shit or not.
Bro.
I was in a club the other day and they got to playing this shit. I'm like, I don't know what this shit is, but I'm feeling it though.
Bro, Los Quieres.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie. It feel like all like Latino songs really just the same song. Like it's the same beat.
To me,
they start getting it.
This is racist as hell. I do not share the same views.
He has the official song of the World Cup too, so he getting a real bag.
Oh shit!
What song is it? Freestyle?
It's like a song
something
with some
to the world.
Spanish artist.
Oh,
it's a pop song.
Lil Baby, right?
Damn, he a pop star. Damn, he a pop star.
The world is yours. There we go.
That's what you know.
He's a pop star because he is popular. He don't necessarily make pop music all the time.
But that's what I'm saying. That's hard.
He does, but he doesn't.
He like Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD was a pop star.
Yeah, but he
was different. Niggas want to touch.
Was he a pop star?
Yes, he was.
He was a pop star for sure.
Hey, nobody was touching Juice WRLD, low key.
He was out selling Drake.
How are we using the word pop star right now?
He makes pop music.
Like this nigga was like bigger than Drake.
What you're saying is all right. That's my definition of pop star. But what you're saying is not my definition of pop star.
You can be a pop star two ways. You can be so on that you now make pop music because it's everywhere, or you can literally make music that is pop like it's designed to sound like that music.
You can make.
It felt like every song that Juice WRLD would drop is going to be a billion views, a billion streams, whatever off real.
All those songs that you hear in like Forever 21 and shit, that's pop music. So you can make music that sounds like that, but that's also the most popular music because it sounds like that, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Like it's designed to be the most popular music.
So do you think he was like making pop music to like because of the industry, or that's just like, yo, that's the kind of music I was?
No, I think that's who he was. Because he was talking about like a lot of mental health things too, and he said in the doc he was talking about how like he talks about that purposely because there's not a lot of people who talk about that and give support to that. So I think that's just who he was.
Cold,
that shit depressing.
Yeah, it was depressing, but it was still like really eye opening and like it getting cold. Shout out to dude. But what we switching to today?
So let's go to Ime Udoka. So this nigga got suspended. For those that don't know, Ime Udoka is the head coach of the Boston Celtics, and over the last week, he became suspended for a year. This next year, over a situation that was being reported as a consensual relationship he had with a staff member on the team.
So
wait.
So
to add to
on
this,
that,
because it changed. It was
They said
first
he was
reported
making-
as consensual, and then it got to a point where parts of it were not consensual.
I thought it was more
he
so
being
he was making
nasty?
unwanted. It was like he was making unwanted comments to the said woman employee. But at the end of the day, I mean, your whole partner is Nia Long, bro. Like,
see, but no, I don't like that. No, but see, I don't like that because you don't know what arrangement them people get.
That
Married
is true.
people live.
That's
They
true.
live by different rules.
they're not
so
married.
I can't
They're not
say
married though. They're not married. They are not married.
So what are
But partners.
they? Life partners.
Hey, just like what was it? Oprah, she ain't got no like marriage, but
Bro.
she partners with old dude. Or like how
Duh,
Miguel
nigga, I'm not
was
finna
with
give you
Shorty.
$500 million when you leave, nigga. What the fuck?
That shit
Fuck I
over
look
with,
like?
my boy.
What the fuck I look like?
But my thing is like that's why you don't what is it, shit where you eat. It's like
You don't shit where you eat,
especially with this person being I don't know, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw that the person was like a family member of someone who also,
Of a
part of that
VP, I
Celtics
think they was saying.
yeah, of the organization. Like, not only are you cracking someone that's within the organization, you're cracking a family member within the organization of someone higher up.
But then
Wait,
Matt
did
Barnes
that
came
actually
out
come out?
saying that he heard that it was way worse than he thought and that it was some shit that he can't condone. So it's like, I don't know what the fuck
How does
happened.
Matt Barnes know this?
He said he put out a video and then a motherfucker called him and told him what happened, and then he took that video down and made another video and said, I take all that shit back. Somebody just told me what happened and I can't defend that.
Mind you, it was so serious. This nigga damn near literally hung up the phone and made that video while driving, apologizing.
I think it's some shit where it's like they might try and protect who it happened to, so they basically tell him like, bro, shut the fuck up.
So, okay, how do you feel about the person replacing him? Because, again, I was reading, again, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I was reading off of one of the articles that the person who was replacing him had a previous history of domestic battery back in, like, it was like early 2000s, maybe like late 2000s, early 2010s. But they got, like, that history. It's like, how do you replace someone who is going with that? I mean, who you're suspending your coach for something domestic, and now you're putting someone on. Who
I don't think it means anything. It's 10 years later.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do we believe in second chances? Because it's like, damn, that's a long time ago to still hold somebody to that.
Considering how they handled this Ime Udoka situation, I would presume that they would keep, treat him the same way. So the fact that he has that on his record and has been able to bounce back from that, I think it doesn't mean much.
Yeah,
and he's qualified.
So you think he's gonna have Udoka is gonna have a second chance, whether it's with the team or with another team?
It depends, bro.
He's getting a second job, bro.
Because I feel like eventually this is going to leak on what all happened. It's just a matter of time when it happens. I think it's gonna be closer to when he actually is not suspended anymore.
I feel like it may not ever leak what fully happened because this investigation has been going on the past for a while. We're just now hearing of it because the investigation ended.
Exactly. So what is it for them not to leak what's going to happen at the end of the day?
Somebody's gonna leak that shit, bro.
Yeah, someone's bound to link that.
Oh shit! Yeah, I ain't getting suspended.
Yes.
Just leaking
Especially
some
you
shit.
gotta think you gotta think from my point of view, a black man in Boston on some sexual whatever
Right, it was probably with a white. It was probably with a white woman
that
if it was with an exact family member.
No, I think it was a black woman. I think they showed a picture of her. I'm pretty sure.
Nah, that was they doxed that woman. That was like niggas on Twitter just started searing up Celtics employees and shit, and just started posting her shit. That woman's picture.
But you gotta think about it. As soon as he comes back, it's going to be word of like, hey, is he X, Y, or Z, whatever the case may be. But it's just wild to see.
Yeah, I mean,
so who leaked this? Who because they were like, oh, the Boston organization came out saying they didn't leak this out to the press on that it was a sexual or whatever.
All it takes is one motherfucker to see an email, hear a conversation, then they tell the next motherfucker, then somebody talking to Woj or some old shit. All it takes is one person.
Woj got all the plugs, bro, no matter what it is. I think that's crazy as hell.
What, John, wasn't you talking about the Suns owner got kicked out the league?
He didn't get kicked out of the league. He chose to leave. There was a whole investigation about
voluntold.
He got voluntold, dog.
Voluntold, but they didn't go through the proper steps. But he was basically being racist on multiple occasions. He said nigga. Whether it was with an A or ER, nobody knows. Upon also with
nigga.
No, people do know. Monty, their old coach, Monty Williams, he said that he heard him say nigga in front of him, and he told him, bro, you can't be saying that shit. And dude responded like, y'all say it all the time. Why can't I say it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
okay. That can
I hated that. That's like their ultimate go-to. Y'all say it all the time. Why can't I say it? Nigga, what?
You can say it. That's not a guarantee that ain't nothing about to happen to you.
Exactly,
bro. His punishment from the league was also a year suspension and a $10 million fine.
And now he's selling the team. And how much?
I think he had to sell the team because it was sponsors coming. I know PayPal was one of the sponsors saying that they weren't going to support the team no more.
The sponsors were pulling out.
So he said it was both the Suns and the Mercury.
Yeah, and the Mercury.
Yeah, so I mean, ultimately, he's still gonna be rich or whatever. But at the end of the day, I think that's what billionaires. That's what billionaires. They expect a different type of rules because you're a billionaire. You live from a different type of lifestyle.
He got this far.
Exactly. So you're supposed to feel like you're this ain't. You're ultimately feeling like you're untouched until this happens.
And the league didn't force him to sell like they did with the guy that owned the Clippers.
But also,
the league can't force him to sell.
The owners can force you to sell through a vote. They need 2/3 vote.
But you gotta think about how much press was during the time when he was like in the heart of that shit. Like before the rulings came out. You didn't have all the NBA stars like speaking out like for real. About the situation.
Yes, you did.
No, you didn't. Now
yes,
the same climate,
that wasn't that long ago.
Not at the same climate as the Clippers, though. Not at the same.
Oh, you're talking about the. Well, I think the only difference really is the fact that there was a video of him doing. Saying that
you don't have number one. You don't have hard proof, and you don't have people like.
So there's a vote. They could vote him out with a 3/4 vote.
3/4.
So you need 23 other teams to say you got to sell.
But Adam Silver said like. He put the highest punishment that he could. He cannot force them to make a vote.
Even Adam Silver, I ain't gonna lie, even he looked uncomfortable when he came out and was like, yeah, he's only getting $10 million a year suspension. And like it looked like he wanted to give more, but it's like you can't.
Maybe he worked with PayPal, to tell him you're gonna pull out.
Yeah, because I was like, that's all my people out here, stop being racist. It's not cool.
But relax.
Relax. You're not better than us. Relax.
Everyone's a human, bro.
Literally.
Regardless of the color of your skin, we're all humans.
I'm like, hey, no, and that's why, go back to work. That's why I be telling my reps when you be calling people, hey, they put their pants on the same way you do. One leg at a fucking time.
Is that what you tell your reps?
They bleed the same as you.
They bleed the same way. They're gonna die like how you gonna die.
I remember just say that before a football game of an insurmountable task. Like, come on, bro, we know we're not beating this team.
Gotta go play Mount Carmel.
Everybody try to hype you up. They bleed just like we bleed now, nigga.
No, nigga.
It sounds good to you on that field and shit. He's like,
they do not bleed the same way.
I'm bleeding. He's not bleeding.
He's not bleeding. I'm bleeding.
I'm leaking. That nigga just needs a Band-Aid.
I'm fucking dying out here. This nigga's good.
These niggas beat my ass, bro.
Hey, speaking about motherfuckers getting their ass beat, this is a hell of a transition. But Putin activating 300,000 reserve citizens.
That's
bro, I've been seeing that shit.
Bro, that's some wild shit.
Bro, I've been seeing that shit. Apparently, bro, they've been getting embarrassed in Ukraine, bro. Like,
bro,
Ukraine stopped their initial attack, and then they did a counterattack, and bro, they've been just getting hella miles, hella artillery, all type of equipment. Like, people surrendering.
Russia is not like that, folks.
They're not like that at all.
Really poor as hell.
I think the problem also too is that like the last time we seen them actually in war was World War II, but at that time, you feel me, it was morale amongst the people that we have to stop them from doing this. Nobody want to fight in Ukraine, bro. No one wants to do that. So like, you try to activate citizens, we don't want to go. We not.
The regular soldiers already didn't want to go. Like, they're not behind this. This ain't the old days where you tell your troops go storm these walls to protect our homeland. Nigga, they can see on the internet that y'all are bothering the fuck out.
Exactly. So how would y'all feel like if the U.S. say, "Yo, we starting to draft and we need y'all, we pulling y'all," and y'all get the letter talking about?
I have a flat foot. I can't go.
I would contest it, bro. But if I end up going out, it would, whatever.
Honestly, if I end up having to go for, I'm gonna just do real good on the test, go to the Air Force, go get stationed in London or something, and I'm chilling.
Only 1% of the army is in the front lines, like shooting a gun.
Also, Putin has hinted at threats of nuclear warfare.
Bro, he's gonna continue hinting at that shit for the rest of the time. He would never do that, bro. We would flood them so fast.
But I was reading something. It was like Russia has the most nuclear missiles, then in the U.S., and then it's the rest of the world type of situation.
They have about 2,000 tactical nuclear weapons.
Nigga, I seen some shit. The U.S. got some shit so high above the ground that you can't detect it, and they can drop a bomb directly in your building. I'm not too concerned.
That shit.
They also got that Death Star system, right? That's able to shoot missiles out of the air.
Yeah, they got some crazy shit. Like,
That's what I'm saying.
They got
you
some
try to
real
send these
top
missiles.
secret clearance shit, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Realistically, you try to shoot these missiles out, bro, they're not going nowhere. Like, because one, if you shoot them from Russia, that shit is in the air for a long time. So that means you got to have a submarine close to the U.S. or something. You got to have something that cuts the distance. Or put a base in like Cuba or something, but regardless, that shit will probably get
I don't got to be that close.
So my question is, going back to
fucking long range missiles anyway.
That shit
going to Trump then.
That long range getting shot down for sure. They're just getting detected.
So didn't Trump have nuclear information at Mar-a-Lago?
Yeah, that's why they raided. That's why the FBI raided it.
Cause I feel like his ass probably been giving out information since I don't know when. Then
yeah, what? You know how much this shit costs? This shit is expensive, nigga. I'm selling it.
He had that bitch in his bathroom as a magazine just to read type shit. Nigga, he wipe your ass. Boy,
wait, did y'all see? Did y'all see? Apparently, the state of New York is suing him because he valued. I think this is the story. He valued one of his properties at like $700 million. Went to the bank, got a loan using that property as collateral. But turns out the property was only worth $75 million.
And he got how much?
$750 million.
Is that his fault?
Right, yeah. It don't sound like his fault.
They said
unless he paid the appraiser.
Then he went and got, I don't give a fuck if he paid the appraiser.
Well, then that would make it illegal then at that point.
If I paid you to appraise my business?
No, if he paid the appraiser some money under the table so he appraised it at a higher value, which led him to getting a higher loan loan.
But that's a much higher value than
you got to 10 times the value. That's 10 times the value,
nigga. What you could get away with, I mean, not more so away with, but it goes back to knowledge when you're that rich and understanding the loopholes of taxes.
It just go back to money.
So for him, what you get away with, honestly, because
he putting on a masterclass in
a masterclass in finesse.
Man.
It's a masterclass in finesse right now.
I got a real question for y'all then. So if he because the state of New York is going after him and his kids. So say they get him, right, and say he has to go to prison. What do you think in turn happens to this country in I'm not gonna say a race war, but like, what do you think? Like, it's going to be some kind of like.
But that's what I never understood. That's what I never understood.
It's gonna be a social class war.
But
it's already a social class war. I feel like though.
What I never understood is why would the whites be mad at anybody other than the government? The poor whites go attack the government again.
No, because the propaganda is telling them it's the Mexicans and it's the black people on welfare and it's the illegal immigrants stealing benefits. Illegal immigrants can't even get benefits.
They can't even get benefits. But wait, what are you talking about? Brett Favre literally just stole $5 million from welfare. What are you talking about? This is one of your great whites
in Mississippi.
I think the wildest thing is, especially for immigrants, I'm like, why do you dislike immigrants, especially illegal immigrants, if they have to pay taxes on whatever they get and they don't really receive any of the benefits from it?
They don't get any.
And also from on that same aspect, why are there certain illegal immigrants who are backing him up? It's like, yo, he's literally against you, and you're like, oh, I'm so for him. I'm like,
I never understood like that. I never understood the Mexicans.
And that kind of goes with the poor white class as well, and black people. Period. I'm like, what is you doing? I'm like, if it's like they're going against what your situation.
I was this close to supporting blacks.
I feel like
while we're on the topic, we should get into the Brett Favre shit. But
that's like wild as hell. But I really want. I forgot what I was gonna say. But no, Brett Favre wild as hell. $5 million on like.
On a volleyball stadium for his daughter. You gotta make sure you know.
And apparently, what I heard is they were paying him for some speeches or whatnot, right? And he just didn't do it. And when the auditor came in and audited, it was like, where was this like? Where is this transaction? Like, why is this transaction happening? And you didn't perform your speech.
Mm-hmm.
And now you caught up.
$5 million for a speech is crazy. $5 million for a speech is crazy.
He was texting on some like weird shit, talking about, "Are you sure we can't get in trouble for this? Are you positive?" My thing is, why the fuck isn't this on ESPN 24/7 like how Michael Vick was?
Yeah, they had Michael Vick on ESPN.
Michael Vick, you would have thought Michael Vick killed a person, dog. You thought he killed like 5 people. This dude took $5 million from one of the poorest states in the country, and you don't hear about it.
That's already going through a water crisis. Let's add that.
Exactly. So you telling me these people without water, without money, without resources?
This is a humanitarian crisis, low key.
This is how it happens, bro. This is how these neighborhoods end up poor as hell because shit like this happens.
And then they ship their ass out, and then they bring the white people in, actually put some money in this shit, and start the process. And this goes
right back to our old fucking episode when we were talking about follow the poor and the infrastructure and shit like that. Because like once you move the black people out their community, you're just gonna gentrify it, put all the nice shit there, prices go up, blah 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 happens, and now
see. But this is where
niggas fudge. I
feel like as a black community, because we have the power to stop it.
We do.
But now we have the power. Like before, it was very difficult. You feel me? Like to get loans, to do all these different things, it was very difficult. But now I feel like we have a lot more power than we did before to, you feel me, stop it in terms of
how does getting loans
in our own communities?
How does getting loans stop this?
Because it stops it because so for someone to gentrify your area and for them to move you out, that means that you had to been renting there. You see what I'm saying? Because if you renting there, then they could just go. It does, because then they could just go to the person who owns that building and then buy that building from that person, raise the rent. That kicks that person out who was previously renting there.
Or they raise the property tax. You don't have to just be renting.
Your property tax is probably not going to change that much. Like if you,
but that's a way that
it's not the city.
It's proven a way that's a way that they use to gentrify. It's not just like one way.
That does happen. That is the thing. They get old people. So like, you know how old people are retired and all they pay is the property tax. So say your property tax double or triple, people be losing their houses like that for real. I know a couple people that shit happen too. But that's just the percentage. Both of y'all are saying is true.
But yeah, but
it's a tricky game.
It goes back to knowledge, though, bro. It really does go back to knowledge at the same time because a lot of people just don't know any better.
Yeah, because if you knew, then you would plan for that to maybe happen.
You would plan to like if you knew what was happening with the possibility that somebody could take your home, you would think about where you live a little differently. You see what I'm saying?
Like, I feel like you would protect it differently. You just gonna think
you
about
gotta,
it
you
in a
gotta.
different way.
And I feel like again, this is something we've talked about on previous episodes. You gotta secure yourself financially, whether that's through investments, whether that's through life insurance, whether that's through X, Y, and Z. I think, again, I hate talking about life insurance, but I feel like every nigga needs to have life insurance, dog. Like, I think that's
for real. Every black man needs life insurance, for real.
Every person, especially if you're coming from especially a rougher neighborhood, I feel like you definitely need life insurance. As soon as you get a kid, get a life insurance policy on your newborn child. If the younger you are, the cheaper it's going to be. The more
you gotta think about this.
You got the cash value. You got so much.
Now that we talking about life insurance, we need to let people know term life insurance is some bullshit. Term life insurance, all that means is that you pay into for this term. If you die outside of that term, all the money you pay don't matter because you didn't die within the term. That's some bullshit. Whole life insurance is can be used as an investment because you can pull the cash value out of it after a certain amount of years. So like your policy could be, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, whatever that is. But once you reach that policy term, then like the length of time that you pay into your policy, you can then pull money out. You feel you can use like half of your benefit, half of your death benefit.
And people put their kids through college off of that, bro.
Yeah.
Literally,
like, it makes sense.
They will put you through college through that. And it's like,
it made sense if
we all been taught that.
It made sense if you get a policy on a newborn, you feel me, at the 15 years, because usually policies between 10 to 20 years. So like if you get a 15-year policy, at the end of 15 years, they have $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 of cash value that they can literally just pull out and use tax-free. It's tax-free, and you don't have to pay that back. Like it's not a loan that you pay back. You could take it cash, tax-free, and you don't pay back. There's no penalty for taking it. You see what I'm saying? That's the finesse. You know what I'm saying?
The more you know. Finesse. The more you fucking know. And it's like, I feel like it's little things like that they just don't teach you off rip. And like, that's why I really feel like being part of like, you know, this generation now where you get to your experience, you're getting more knowledge about stuff because you don't learn this from school. And I'm sure that a lot of parents are not teaching their kids just because their parents are not doing this exact thing. And it's like, you got to know the loopholes. You got to know the game of the system. You got to know everything, dog. It's like,
yeah, for even something as simple as setting your kids up for having good credit, like
exactly.
Even that, like people don't even know, like
that's why you have to have mentors, though. You have to have mentors at each and every different level of your life because the same mentor I had, I don't have the same mentors at each of my levels. Like when I was starting in corporate, I had one mentor, and now I'm trying to go to a like exec position one day. I have to have another mentor that has experience X, Y, and Z. Like, your parents can only teach you so much. Your siblings, family, your friends can only teach you so much. It's like, again, going back to, like, I saw, like, a poster on, like, you got to audit your circle. You can't just listen to, you know, one person if they haven't experienced this situation type of shit. You know, I don't know. But that's my little rant.
No, that's valid. That's valid, because, hey, it's a lot of things that we're able to do that we are unaware of. But now you feel me, like, and that this is how it changes. You feel me, like one person gets the information, gets the knowledge, and brings it back to all the people who want to learn it and want to know about it, and then they can pass it on to people who they know in their circle that want to learn. And then eventually, you feel me, we stop getting tricked through the same stuff.
That kind of goes back to
I was to say, speaking of getting tricked by the same stuff, have y'all seen what happened with Kanye and his Gap and Yeezy contracts?
Yeah, that's For
those that don't know, Kanye and his lawyers have sent Gap and Yeezy basically an open statement, to Gap specifically, saying that they no longer are doing shit with them. They can sell what they already made. And then Gap and Adidas responded to him. Well, he posted a draft of a document where basically said he cannot sell anything that you could possibly sell as a brand, he cannot sell.
Yeah, they even got his like name like trademarked or
he can't do that shit in any likeness.
No Ye, no Yeezy, no Kanye West, none of that. Right? Like they own you.
See, but you know that makes me think like he does all this like talking about, you feel me, how he has so much wealth and this and that. But to sign these deals, that means you're probably capital short. You probably didn't have much capital, which is why you felt like you had to have this deal to get more distribution. So it's like,
at that point, do you feel like you selling your soul?
I mean, he essentially did. He sold his likeness, his name and likeness.
I feel like you selling your soul, bro. Like I truly feel like you really gave everything up, and for what? Because you always preach, oh, I'm gonna give the streets, affordable this, affordable that, affordable whatever.
Never did that shit.
It never come to fruition because I don't know if you're short-minded. I don't know if you just want that quick buck. I don't know what the case may be.
See, but
like,
sometimes it kind of feels like.
I was trying to watch his interview, dog, and his interview, like, it felt real cringe-worthy, and I had to turn that shit off, like 10 minutes into it. Because he wasn't really, he was just talking. It was like, you can't BS a BSer, dog. And he was just BSing through that motherfucker. It's like, it felt like that R. Kelly damn interview, honestly, where it was like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, you don't know what. He's
trying to get sympathy. He's trying to get sympathy from the public type shit.
That's what I felt like personally. And I love Kanye. I love Kanye. I love it. Not everything about him, but I love, him as a person, him as a musician, all of that shit, artist. And it's like, nigga, you just got exploited, and it's like do you have the right circle around you? What are you doing at the end of the day?
See, I kind of put something a little different from it because it's like if you constantly talking about how you have, you feel me, in your mind you had a blueprint to build whatever you want to build, but then you quick to sell your IP to somebody, that means I don't really think you had true confidence in yourself to begin with.
Exactly. And that's why if you was that quick to sell your IP,
if you was that quick to sell your IP and sell, you feel me, all the information and the designs that you have, you couldn't have really believed in it from the start. And even now, looking back at that original interview with Sway, it's like, bro, this sounds like somebody that don't believe in themselves. He's telling you could build this shit yourself, you could do everything yourself, and you're telling, and you're
but it comes back to
telling him I can't do it.
It comes back to knowledge and confidence, though.
Or
like I feel like you have to have that confidence, dog. You gotta have that confidence in yourself and your ability to do X, Y, and Z. You just got, and sometimes you just have to take that gamble on yourself. And I feel like when you're Kanye West and you're that high up, you
this is what happens when you try and skip steps, bro.
His ego was too big. Yeah, he thought he could skip
when you don't properly scale your business. If he would have started slow and made his own factory and they just put out what they could put out, and then they scaled that up, he could be at the level that he is right now at this point still. But instead, he wants to jump from 0 to 100. Now you don't own shit.
I wonder why, because like on Shark Tank, the Fubu dude, Damon, his name Damon Williams, something, but he had all this distribution. Like that is his thing on Shark Tank. If I have distribution, if you have clothing, something of that effect, I have distribution. I'm sure he can't be too far past like too many steps away of separation, too many degrees of separation from that man. If you know billionaires, ain't a lot of black billionaires.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no billionaires. Like,
Telfar ain't having no trouble sending out shit. Fenty ain't having no trouble. It's a lot of black brands that are not having this issue because they're building their brands up step by step.
Did you skip a fucking step? No. And that's what it comes down to.
I also don't feel bad for this nigga, bro. Honestly,
you're a billionaire, bro. You telling me all the troubles?
He's not a billionaire. That nigga, I feel like he's actually broke, bro. They're saying that off the splits of his music, he's only making $5 million from streaming a year.
That's wild as shit. That's really wild.
Because all the amount of songwriters and samples and everything that he uses, in addition to the whatever the part the label owns.
Yeah. It could all be a facade. That it could be a thing.
This is like the greatest what's the word I'm thinking of? Like example of like the internet era. Like ego, tell you how much money they have, selling their rights. Like this is like to the T.
I never understood telling how much money you got. That never really made sense.
That don't make sense.
When you're telling me that, it makes it feel like a lie.
Yeah, it's like, bro, why did you tell me? Like, I didn't even ask you that. Most time people volunteer the information. Like, I didn't even ask you about that.
Like, why are you? My thing is when money online, like, number one, don't show your money online. Whether you got like few stacks on you, I don't give a fuck, nigga. And two, like, who are you really trying to like impress? All you gonna do is just attract the wrong people around you. I feel like at the end of the day.
But
like,
you know, the kill, if you really got bread, what impresses people is by using your bread to buy cash flowing assets. That's how people know you really understand money. Because if you're not buying things that appreciate in value or create some type of cash flow with your bread, you just got it on hand. Somebody who really got money understands that you don't understand money. You don't understand what you're doing.
And that's why, like, I respect your capitalist ass.
I'm not capitalist.
Yes, you are.
And that's why you gotta that's why you renting out shit. I'm like, all right, I don't need to know how much money you have, but hey, my nigga got a fucking crib he's renting out. Jay, he got a crib he renting out type shit. Like, motherfuckers our age aren't doing that. Motherfuckers older than us aren't doing that. Motherfuckers don't have, revolving, there was a passive income. It's like, nigga, let that shit talk for you, dog.
I ain't gonna lie, I love passive income. It's the best.
Passive income is the best
it's
thing
literally
in the fucking world.
Best. You literally can't beat it.
I got X amount coming to me every fucking week, month, day, whatever.
You literally can. And one thing I really like about passive income is that it really reduces your living expenses. You see what I'm saying? So it gives you a lever boat on both sides. It's like I'm making cash, but then also I reduce how much I'm, living for. It's decent.
The one thing I love about, like, business and whatnot, I think, like, Quay, you're the one who opened my eye up to this one, is you got to leave your company in order to make more money in this corporate world, especially being in tech, because, like, you can promo and whatnot, and that's cool. You probably might get a little boost of income, but if you're really trying to make a jump, you gotta dip companies sometimes, dog.
You gotta dip companies a lot. Like every year and a half, 2 years, you gotta know that they're gonna start undervaluing, because the only way that they make more money in slow times is to cut. Like they need the fucking expenses to not grow at the same rate as the money that they're making. So you're just statistically speaking, you cannot make the same amount that you're making them. Like you
can't make your work for real.
And with COVID happening, that fucked up so many people, because a lot of people, like corporate, like they were hiring a bunch of people, and now a lot of people got fucking fired. It's like, sometimes you just got hot jobs. And
now that y'all talking about people getting fired, bro, did y'all see what Jerome Powell came out and said last week?
No.
So apparently, and for people who don't know, Jerome Powell is the president of the U.S. Fed. He's the president of the U.S. Federal Reserve.
Who was he before this? I'm thinking of somebody else.
No, I think you're thinking of somebody else. He's been the president for a long time.
Bro, he was saying some wild shit.
He was saying apparently, so you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to the economy, it's the supply and demand. That's what we all understand. But supply and demand controls price. So he comes from the school of thinking that to control price and to control the supply and demand, if you change demand, it forces supply to change as well.
Exactly.
So, but to change demand, that means you have to change the amount that people spend, the amount that people consume to change demand. Mm-hmm. So what he came out and said is that they expect 1.3 million people to be laid off.
1.5. I feel like 1.5.
He said to increase. He said to control what we have. To control inflation, we need to increase unemployment. That's specifically what he said. He wants to increase unemployment.
And all of the reporters there were looking at him crazy. Like they were reiterating what he was saying just to confirm that he said what he said.
Exactly. But when you really think about it, all of it really is backwards. Like, okay, if you increase unemployment, so that means so you're hoping that people spend less, which cause prices to come down at some point. But that doesn't make sense, because we still have the same supply chain issues that existed that's causing the increase in price. So it's like you're trying to stop things by doing the opposite of what needs to happen, because regardless, the supply chain issues are still going to be there. No, that
makes sense, because if you slow down the demand, then it doesn't strain the supply chain as hard. But it's just like it has to be a different way. You really have to just adjust the supply chain issue.
Exactly. It doesn't make sense to adjust this on the demand side.
Also, Biden was talking about basically how like inflation is staying steady. So, what do y'all think that they're just gonna? You think that's possible that they will just try to hold inflation at this level and make this the new norm, and then they'll start using language like it's up 1% since 6 months ago and shit like that?
That's what they always do.
I mean, I can see that. I can see that. The Fed has a target for what they want inflation to be. You feel me? But I mean, I can see that would shortchange. You feel me? Like,
because think about this: if inflation went back down, then on paper your profits would be lower because you're charging less for your services. So it's gonna appear like the entire market is down. So it's like,
but the entire market is down.
But like it is, but it's not like. The day-to-day person isn't walking like, damn, like we deep in a recession. Like we still like
we are.
People.
They don't want to say it.
People think it's getting better. I've seen 10 people in the last 3 days post like, damn, gas going back down. People's gauge on the economy is how much gas prices are.
But that's the kill because they control that too. Like the reason gas prices are going down is because they've been releasing 1 million barrels of oil a day from the U.S. Reserve into the market. So that's the reason why gas prices are going down. But at some point, they're going to stop doing that. Gas prices are going to go back up at some point. You see what I'm saying? And most people say, well, I'm not going to say most people, but some people believe that the reason that they're doing that is because the midterm elections are coming around. And just how you said, people equate the country doing good to gas prices. So if gas prices go back down, then they say, oh, well, in their mind, they're going to think, oh, well, this person's doing good. You feel me? Because what I experience day to day hasn't increased. But in reality, everything around you is still going up in price. Like, bro, I bought garbage, like just on some random shit. I bought some garbage bags the other day, right? Like I used to buy the like 100 pack of Glad garbage bags. Now they only sell them for the same price as the 100 pack. They sell them at 80 packs now, but it's the same price as the 100 pack. Like that shrinkflation is real, bro. Shrinkflation.
How do you feel about this then? People are losing their jobs, but they're also saying that, there's so much, opportunity, so many jobs out here on the market.
It's not, like, bro. I feel like over 50% of these job listings are literally just so that they have a job listed.
Okay, I feel that. I do.
To be like in a hiring like status, bro.
That makes sense. Because it's just some things that just don't add up. It's like, it's a game, dog. I don't know.
Or it could be a thing where like it's jobs available, but they're not jobs that people want to do.
Or fit people's backgrounds.
Yeah, or fit people's backgrounds. That's definitely a thing. You see what I'm saying? And actually, I was just watching CNBC the other day, and the dude was talking about how we have such a large population of men 18 to 24 of working age that are not re-entering the economy in terms of getting a job, but also not looking for work, because unemployment is calculated by people who are not currently employed but seeking employment. And apparently, and they're saying that like they haven't seen a space where so many men of working age are not seeking employment. But it makes sense. Like there's so many other ways to make money now, bro. Like you can make content literally and be good. Like you can make a good salary making content, or you feel me? It's just other ways around.
That's the thing people don't realize. You don't have to be the $10 million streamer to make a good living off streaming. You can make a solid 100,000 streaming 4 times a week and be decent and not have to be worried about nobody being on your ass about nothing.
Exactly.
Or you can make art and you have an art show every month and you counting up 4 bands off selling art at the art show. Like that shit adds up. You can literally make money doing anything.
And the fact that you now have you can create your own social media presence. Like specifically, if you're selling art or if you're streaming, you can build a community of people who support you and support your work. You feel me? Like at first, I feel like before the internet for real, like you had to really to get on for real. It was really about who you knew. You feel me? Who was gonna fuck with you? But now you can go direct to consumer. Yeah. You don't need any intermediary.
I agree 100%. You know what? Let's get to switching topics though. So speaking about fucking with you and all of that good shit, then fucking Chief Keef. This nigga Charlemagne the God talking about Chief Keef ain't influenced the world. Like, come on, drill.
I feel like he said this shit literally just for us to.
He wanted to fucking
be able to talk about
it. That's all it was clickbait. Like
it was clickbait.
You ain't had no damn drill rappers all around the world, boy. I ain't hearing that. what was the first Keef song that you was like, yeah, this nigga got it, bro? What was your Keef song that was like, this nigga
I ain't gonna cap. When I heard Love Sosa, nigga, I was on the team. Like, this
That
nigga
was the one.
This nigga hot.
Damn, bro.
This nigga hot. But you gotta even think about this, like, even the way people shoot music videos changed after he came out. So it's like, how could you possibly say that? Like, everything changed, like, from the sound of
niggas
music
in China's with True Religion and dreads, bro. Like,
I was thinking about the other day. I was like, I really want to grab some True Religion jeans, just off the fact that I was like,
you should get some Timbs. Yeah, get some Timbs. Get some Timbs. True and Timbs.
I got some
and the Pelly.
black joints already.
Hey, shout out to Stitch, bro. Hey, shout out to Stitch. You feel me, bro? Making me a coat, a puffer coat for the winter, bro. I'm excited about that shit. He showed me the fabric the other day. That shit was hard.
That shit's hard.
If you want a custom coat, hit up Stitch 101 on Instagram. Okay.
Back in the day, them bitches, I was toss me in the Timbs, the True, Pelly coat, jacket, whatever. Motherfuckers, fresh to death, nigga. Shit, I used to be ugly as hell, but I had the boot cut back.
You was wearing, y'all was Timbs or ACG niggas?
I was Timbs.
You know,
I did want the ACGs though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted the ACGs.
I had some ACGs before, but I always wanted Timbs, but my OG wasn't trying to buy them. You feel me? But so I was forced to wear whatever them shits is one time.
ACG, yeah.
I wanted Timbs though.
I had to like plead to my mom. I'm like, I need these hoes, bro. Like, you don't realize what this is gonna do for me.
The drip is gonna be times 10 with these.
The drip is gonna be crazy if I had these hoes. Bro, you know what my mama did? You know how you supposed to get the premium 6-inch Timbs? My mama got me the basic joints.
Oh, without the black.
And you just asked for them bitches so much and then never wore them.
And she and I know mamas be pressed about that.
Hey. It's snow outside. Why aren't you wearing these? You
These
They
not the
bogus
right
because they
This is
bogus
not
as
the right
hell.
one.
Hey, the same thing
Black
happened to me.
I'm like, Mama, you see
lie.
the color of this? You see this? This isn't the premium. There was $160, $180 joints. These are like the $100 joints right here, Mama. And she
See, the
didn't
kill
get
is, I'd rather you just give me that 100 and then let me match my 60 and go to the store.
Exactly. Like, especially how we was in high school, bro. We was always on like some like we gonna think large scheme. We gonna get out. We gonna make our money flip type shit.
No, I'll never forget, bro. I'll never forget. Kenwood was the largest casino ever. Niggas gambling for lunch money.
Don't let us talk about motherfucking spades, boy.
The spades was busting. Pity Pat was busting. Blackjack was busting.
All that shit, getting that shit left and right.
That is going crazy.
Niggas at D was in the bathrooms and at the back of class rolling dice for $100 for.
Bro, you know, that's funny as hell you say that, because my freshman year, that's like when I really experienced like people rolling dice in bathrooms or whatnot. And it was one time they rolling dice. They tell me like, "Hey, little nigga, you can't walk across this yet."
Hey, I know you would be fucking pressed if you got patched at school and you had to go the rest of the day. Man,
look at these niggas.
Gambled away your lunch money.
You look at these niggas happy. Got your ass patched in the bathroom.
Give me that.
Oh my god. That's funny as hell.
That nigga just came back with the McDonald's off your shit.
Off your shit.
Nah, for real.
They got some heroes off your shit. That's just sick. That's just sick as hell.
Yeah, but what's going on here?
Do y'all feel like men sacrifice their happiness in relationships? Let's get off the serious shit for a second.
Pause. How you gonna cut me off like that?
You was gonna take us to something serious. You said, how do you feel about? I was like, nah. I need a break. Leave it off the serious business shit.
Hey, Q, you sister here.
John, where the fuck you go? You a former relationship, nigga.
So, you as a man, 100% sacrifice your happiness for relationships sometimes, because being in a relationship previously, like, I want to play the fucking video game. I'm sorry, I just don't want to listen to you talk about whatever BS that you don't really want to talk about. Like, I feel like some women want to just bring up certain like topics just to talk. They talk just to talk, not to just say like, I'll listen to you all. But like sometimes I just want to enjoy the game or enjoy what I'm watching or whatever. And it's like, it's no drama. It's like no drama. I'm having fun doing what I'm doing. And I don't do a lot of shit. Like, I listen to you all the time. I do X, Y, and Z all the time. I just want to kick with the guys for a little bit because the homies in Chicago, the homies in California, the homies in Atlanta, like Florida. Like, I don't get to spend time with them. And I'm like, them the guys. I'm like, this is our guy time. But like, I have to stop what I'm doing. And I hear this, and I'm like, babe, I got love for you and everything, but
babe, please, babe,
like,
just let me.
Like, hey, give me like an hour and a half. Hey, if you tell them, give me an hour and a half, they fuck you in that game. Damn. What's that about? I'm just trying. This is my mental health. This is me doing my woosah and just getting my shit back together and hanging out with the guys. And then I'll listen to you for the rest of the day. See, that's
the kill. Sometimes you need just that reset, bro. Like,
you do need a reset.
It's just so refreshing to, you know what I'm saying, get some different conversation, be in some different environments. You feel me? Like, but I do understand, I guess, women's plight. Like, if your nigga always like going out to some or like going places,
if it's consistently places. But if it's consistently, he's doing this consistently, he's doing that consistently. But no,
I'm speaking from like a different perspective. Like, if you had a nigga who like going to the club, but now you feel me, you mad that he constantly going to the club.
What if he was? Yeah, that's my thing. Is what if he was going to the club while y'all was talking? You accepted dating him as a person, knowing that he is a person that goes to the club frequently.
That goes to the club. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he enjoys being at the club. But then it's tough because you feel me, in their mind it's like they consider the club as like a single place, like it's an environment where single people are. So you could be acting single if I'm not there. You see what I'm saying? That's how they be feeling.
I understand it, but yeah, it's a trust. That's an insecurity trust. Because especially if I'm like, yo, if we have committed to this relationship, and you know damn well I'm with you, you're with me. And this is an exclusive thing happening. I'm not gonna go fuck on some other shorty and do X, Y, and Z that's going to like make you not trust me at the end of the day. I'm just out here to have a good time with the fellas around good people at the end of the day, and that's it. I feel like it's nothing more, nothing less.
Period.
I mean,
how do you feel about that? We're asking about do men sacrifice happiness in their relationships with women?
This is a tricky one. I think men do sacrifice. I think everybody sacrifices. In a healthy relationship, I think everybody sacrifices. I believe that what society places on men as far as like relationship roles, that they do have to sacrifice more than women in relationships.
Why do you say that? Expound.
I don't even know how to put this into words right now. I'm also trying not to get canceled.
Just say, don't worry about getting canceled.
Just say it responsibly.
Don't worry about it.
Speak your truth, bro. Niggas can't cancel you.
Speak your truth. That's what we want to hear. Your truth.
The truth sometimes does not set you free. All right, let me.
It does set you free. It sets you free every time, brother.
It's like you, as a man, they just would not. There's like 1 to 2 types of stereotypical, prototypical men that motherfuckers want you to be in a relationship, or society, deems those as quality men, and the rest just kind of get thrown to the side, and it's like you either change into that man that motherfuckers want you to be, or you be yourself and just kind of not get the shit best you want. Yeah, you can hope for the best, and it may turn out to be you get what you want, but because of the way shit is, you might not. Or more than likely won't.
That's true. I do feel like women try to change men more than men try to change women. Like I feel like as men we are forced to accept like
yes,
you are.
But what was always that one saying? Oh, I can change him. Oh, I can do this to him. He was this, but I can do this to him. Like.
No, I'm saying even beyond that.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, even beyond them thinking that just in the way that the daily interactions go, you are expected to adapt to them and give grace.
Exactly. Adapt to them, adapt to the way, the amount of communication, how much, how they want to communicate, the frequency of communication. You got to adapt to, you feel me? If they in the mood, you supposed to just understand that already and not.
And right.
It's like, bro.
And now if you responding, you're a sassy ass nigga.
hey, this shit going around with if a nigga block a girl on social media, he a sassy nigga now is crazy to me. Like, what? I just don't want to see your content, bro.
Bitch, you're toxic.
No.
You're toxic, bitch.
The thing is, women underestimate how crazy women are also. Like, they see what niggas do to women. But there's women that's going just as hard doing the same kinds of like weird ass shit.
Related to this, you go ahead since mine's not.
I was gonna say I don't block them. I'll mute you or I'll unfollow you or whatever.
I've muted before. I've blocked before.
I mute them.
Whatever
block,
the situation means.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
You gotta go to an extreme for me to block you, though.
I've had to block you.
It's been those instances, though. It hasn't been recently, but I'll meet you instantly.
See, I don't like the whole block thing because people go to great extents to try to make their point made. If they feel like they can't get. I'm like, okay, bro, look, you got it. Look, you can message me whatever you got to say. Okay. We can do that.
Bring your shit here.
Don't come to my real life and try to fuck shit up. No, just bring it to my phone.
And then we're going to move on from there.
But you shouldn't have to deal with that, Josh.
Exactly. Why should you have to fear that somebody is going to come violate you?
Hey, I had a short.
You gotta be realistic.
No. It is realistic.
I will pull up to your crib,
you should not have to deal with that. Isn't realistic. I mean, is realistic, but
you have to deal with it.
The fact that it is realistic is the issue.
Yeah.
Like, chill the fuck out.
Chill the fuck out.
No, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Like, move on. Like, and just go for everyone, male, female. It's not that serious.
Most shit really don't be that serious.
Ever.
Related to women.
It's very 0.5%.
Motherfuckers usually be horny, hungry, or tired.
Bro, what was it? Maslow's hierarchy of needs?
Like,
that is not no
that gender is.
That's literally what you need to live.
That's relationship hierarchy of needs. Hey, are they horny? Are they hungry? Are they tired?
Hey, 3LAB hierarchy of needs. What are you talking about?
That's what we live by over here.
I have a question. By nature, are women? I'm gonna say bipolar in the general sense of how fast a person's. Did we talk about this already?
No, we talked about this.
Go ahead,
we talked this in a Discord, but I was basically saying like. You kind of have to grant women grace and adapt to them because they are constantly undergoing different levels of hormones in their body, like based off how they work biologically, like having their period, ovulating,
and birth control.
Yeah,
definitely plays a part.
But it's like for me, it's like where do you draw the line on personal responsibility for your own emotions?
I feel like. If you have gone through this for years and you've gone through the same type of, routine or whatnot, you know your body, you know what you're putting in your body, and you understand that aspect of things. If it's been a long period of time and you've done this routine, you should have control of your how you act, how you talk to people, what you do, X, Y, and Z.
To play,
I kind of feel
there's no excuse for that.
To play,
I kind of feel like I kind of feel like it comes to a personal accountability when the way you behave affects the other person. You feel me? It's like, okay, you could be moody, you could be this, you could be that. But when you interact with that other person, you have to understand how you're coming so that you can communicate how you feel. You feel me? You can openly communicate what's going on so that they know how to handle you. I think
so it comes back to communication then. Like, you have to just be straight up, communicate with the person, especially if you're trying to be like exclusive and trying to build something with that person. Just communicate with that person, hey, this and that, and go from there and see how that shit, goes.
I feel like the other side of the coin is that, yes, there's a level of personal understanding and perseverance, with knowing how your body works and what it does to you and you getting past all this. But has it not been shown that the level to which their hormones can change and how that affects their mood is not something that can be controlled at all? To an extent.
I don't think it's necessarily about controlling it. I think it's more so about understanding how to. Yeah, that's what it is. It's more so understanding what's affecting you right now and being able to, you feel me,
communicate that issue. Yeah. It's like a baby crying because they're hungry. Like, eventually you have to move past the point where you cry and then you vocalize, I am hungry. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't do that. They just act how they act because they aren't self-aware in any way in their life.
Like, if you're hangry, being hungry and angry, hey, fucking communicate that shit. Just don't be a fucking goofy about it. I'm not gonna say what I really wanted to say, but I'm just communicate that shit, and hey, we go from there. Like, hey, I get hangry all the time, and I tell them, motherfucker, hey, I just gotta eat real quick. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I ain't eat since 8:00 a.m. this morning.
That's a woman trait.
Hey,
what's a woman trait?
I was saying being hangry. Jokes though, jokes. As a man, why can you not control your hangriness?
As a man, why do you want to eat something?
Wait,
as a man,
what you trying to eat some dick? What do you need some food for?
Hey,
as a man,
where did that come from?
Bro, as a man, you trying to put something in your mouth? That's gay.
Relax, bro.
As a man,
you gotta chill. You gotta chill. You got it.
On how quickly steps can be skipped.
No. Hey, yep.
Nigga, that shit was in context of the situation.
No, it wasn't.
Conversation. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Oh my God.
It was.
God damn, you know.
It was just a straight dick joke. It was just a straight dick.
No, that was not a dick joke.
It was a straight dick.
It was a serious.
It was a serious dick.
Hey, bro.
No, what? It wasn't a dick joke. That was not.
Jonathan.
Y'all are stuck on the word dick.
Bro. I went from being hungry to, hey, nigga, you want a dick?
Yeah, to getting hey, yo.
Okay, when you say it like that, it sounds crazy, but you skip the 7 jokes in between. No, that's not what happened. No, there was 7 jokes in between that.
It wasn't.
As a man, why are you judging another man?
As a man.
Like, bro, get your shit together. Be an alpha male.
Why are you bringing up?
Be an alpha male.
Hey, as an alpha male, as a group leader,
bro, you remember your place in this group, Q. You are third in command.
Hey, remember, Remember, Jonathan Tolbert.
Yo, hey, cut that. Bleep that out.
Why bleeps on this?
Bro, you're doxing me. He's doxing me.
Moving on.
He's doxing me.
Why are you doxing me on the internet, bro?
Nobody's doxing you. You said
he just dropped my whole government. What you talking about? That's doxing.
Bro, anybody can find your government name, bro.
Oh, but giving it to just because they can and someone giving it to them is 2 different things.
Hey.
Yes, it is.
Big dog.
I will drop your ass. Stop playing with me, Q. I will drop it.
That's crazy. Nah.
Hey, that's crazy.
Hey, we're in the age of the internet. You can find somebody's ass.
Now you see why you don't block motherfuckers, because he would have did that and you would have never
that
knew.
nigga muted. He on some bullshit.
Spoiled day, Jonathan Tober is a dry snitch. Look at him over there. You have to mute yourself, motherfucker. Hey, you ain't know shit. Yeah.
Hey, what does that arm motion mean, John?
He talking about
No, he did the Spider-Man. He did the Spider-Man.
This man is crazy, man. Y'all are insane.
Hey, whatever, Mr. Hangry over there, he's, oh my God.
Hey, yo. Hey, Tara, where's Hey Tara?
Hey, Tara.
Yeah, add that to the norm.
Add that to the norm. Do it not.
You cannot do the big balls.
This nigga's on a roll.
You niggas on the road.
Man.
Hey, the Tito's is hitting.
On the road.
Hey, shout out to the Tito's, dog. I ain't never met no Russian motherfucker named Tito's, but y'all got the best motherfucking
I ain't
vodka
drinking
out here,
nothing.
bro. Cup check, motherfuckers.
I gotta study.
Oh shit, let me catch up. Los Quieres.
That's the fuck up, gang.
Not a status exam, asshole.
Oh, you know what? While we here, we need to talk about how you niggas are not committed to the content.
Oh,
Chat, listeners. I asked these young men. I put in our group chat. I said, "Yo, let's do the one chip challenge live on the pod all together. Us four. We each buy a chip. These niggas." Oh, you know, my stomach is sensitive. You know, I'd rather not do that.
We ain't say that. Hey, do we look dumb or
I'm not committed. Excuse, damn, I can't get my point off, bro. I can't. I'm getting my monologue off. Niggas just interrupt.
Get your shit out. Get your shit out.
Come on, third and fourth in command. Why y'all on that?
Where you getting that you sucker from?
Hey.
I'm like, hey.
When did Quay become the leader?
Hey, wait, hold on.
Who established the leader?
Bro, Quay self-appointed himself as the leader.
I didn't self-appoint nothing. I'm doing all the behind-the-scenes shit, nigga.
Oh, you said
there's nothing to do if we don't pod. There's nothing to do if we don't pod.
You assume the leader position.
Where is your lab sign at? Where is your lab content at? I ain't hearing none of that shit. Where's your lab in your motherfucking gamer tag at? I ain't hearing none of that shit. So as I was saying, nigga,
I'm finna buy a video game. So I could game.
I got one motherfucking command in you, motherfucker.
Wait.
Now what, nigga?
All right, back to this content, bro. I need all the listeners. We're going to make a poll after this. If you would like us to do the hot chip challenge as a collective, let us know so we can force these niggas to make some great content.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
You going to tell us about your sensitive stomach?
I ain't doing that shit.
You can kiss my ass.
As a man, why do you have a sensitive stomach?
My stomach not sensitive. I just don't want to put that hot ass chip in it. It ain't got nothing to do with sensitive.
It's like, do you want to? Like, why do you want to put yourself through that pain?
For the content. The content.
Fuck the content. You do that shit, and we laugh at you. Let's do that.
Oh wait, here. I'll make y'all a deal.
Group leader so bad. If you want to be group leader so bad,
I don't want to be the leader. What the fuck?
All right, group leader.
Why would I want to lead a group of? I almost said something crazy. Slow motherfuckers.
Oh.
Were you about to say the R word?
No. I was gonna be, a little bit too disrespectful, and people might misconstrue what I meant.
Say what you want to. Say how you really feel, then, Tolbert.
I did.
And you better not say the R word. You better not say the R word.
I'll make you a deal, bro. I'll make you a deal.
If I do it on here, then you all will do it with me a second time?
What you have to do for me to do it is you have to eat the chip, then shotgun a beer, and then take a shot. And if you do that, then I will eat the chip.
Ooh, I'm down for that. I am down for that. I'm 100%
This is exploitation. Why are we exploiting one of our own for content?
For content. That's what you started this off with.
If you trying to pimp us out like that, hey,
wait,
my nigga.
Only knock that out. That's life for us, bro.
Here, only if we all agree.
What's up,
Josh?
I'll do it. Hey, my pinky is up. I will do
pinky
it.
Promise.
My pinky is up.
My pinky is up that when I do it, I will eat the chip, not the string of shit.
I will eat the chip. I'm not doing that.
Oh, so I'm the only one that got to do the string of shit.
You have to do it for us.
Wait, so you all will eat the chip like you three? Do I have to take the chip a second time?
No.
You gotta eat the chip once. You gotta do you gotta start doing that beer. And that's it.
Okay. So like you all will have your chip ready, and then after I'm done, y'all will take your chip.
As soon as you finish shotgunning the beer, I'll eat the chip.
Exactly.
Josh, where's your pinky at? Are you committing to this?
Hey, Josh, you ain't got shit to
Freaky
worry
J
about.
is
You might
frozen.
as well do that, motherfucker.
Or is he
He's
just
not
saying this still?
frozen.
Oh, he's
I didn't know the outside.
That nigga said,
I see the fan moving.
a motherfucker walk to the background. Oh, damn, man. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Wait, so Josh, I need your confirmation.
What am I confirming to?
If I
That's what I'm
eat
saying.
the chip, take a shot and shotgun a beer live on the podcast, that you all will then eat the chip on the same episode right after.
On the same episode?
Yes.
So
hey, if we doing it, Josh, you got to do it. Pinky at my dog.
Bro. Or we reporting you to HR.
Yeah,
I mean, we already been reported HR from you multiple times, Mr. Snitch.
Yeah,
yeah,
you're welcome.
Workplace.
Because this work environment is crazy. It's worse than the Clippers, bro. It's worse than on the Clippers.
Oh my God.
You're Donald Sterling if this is the Clippers.
Come on, guys.
Wait, what the fuck? How did? All right, do you agree, Josh?
So we doing it. We got
the pinkies out.
Live on the pod.
Next episode, yeah, we in there.
Next episode.
You know, I'm finna order my chip right now.
It's on Amazon.
Let me see.
We all get the same chip.
Yeah, find it on Amazon and send us the link, and we on that.
All right, what shot does he have to take though? Because he gonna kind of bullshit out.
I ain't got Amazon Prime. I ain't got Amazon.
You don't need Amazon.
You are a fucking Neanderthal, bro.
Yeah,
this nigga got a 2010 MacBook. He ain't got Prime.
A 2010.
Look at
Josh likes to live.
2010.
Look at his quality.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, look at this camera right now, bro. They shit like 480p.
You
240.
You are Josh. Well, I look at my friend group that is our age. You got some of the most money out of this group.
That's not true. That is not true.
Shut the fuck. You got some of the most passive income.
That's not true. I don't have no.
You are doing well, just like everyone else.
You are well off, and you want to
yeah, like nigga.
We
ain't telling you raise your expenses. We telling you equip your lifestyle. A good laptop, a new laptop is gonna last you the next 10 years.
I'm not telling you
the link has been dropped in the chat for the hot chip.
I'm not telling you out here to buy $100,000 car or some bullshit. I'm just telling you to upgrade your headphones, upgrade your mic, upgrade your camera, upgrade your laptop.
He just need a mic. It's the computer. It's the computer.
Upgrade your motherfucking computer, nigga.
I told you buy a PC.
At some point,
you can literally finance that bitch for 0%, folks.
Bro, if you buy a PC, we can record the podcast.
Look at Best Buy and shit. They be doing fucking 0% if you pay the shit in like 18 months and shit like that.
They do. I got my MacBook for 0%. And I paid that bitch off in like 5 months. And I'm like, hey, easy breezy, lemon squeezy, boy.
How much you paid them? How much did your computer note was?
Computer note.
Dog, go buy the fucking computer. Stop acting broke.
We don't talk numbers over here, baby. But hey, we paid.
They put it on a Best Buy card, and then you just paying the balance off the Best Buy card.
Yeah, I did pay that. I did grab a Best Buy card, and I got some.
You know what?
With it. I got S1Z with it. But hey, but. I may still have some discounts at my former company if you need to like slide over there.
Get a MacBook. Do not get a fucking PC.
No, go get a PC. You know what? Go get a PC.
You know what? If this trade ain't working,
if you want some Alienware,
Alienware is ass.
In the meantime, please.
Hey, but if you get it for a discount, though.
In the meantime, just go on Amazon and cop a USB camera, 1080p USB camera. They're not that expensive. Your shit would be pristine.
You know what, Josh? You send me like $50. I'll send you a brand new one right now.
For 50?
You know what? I got one better than you. Send me $45. I'll go deliver that bitch.
Right here. I love a free market. Let's compete on price.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's what you need, right?
Mine comes with delivery.
What's up?
1080p.
What's up?
$45. Hold on, let me go
this
grab
is 1080.
Wait, so I just put it on the camera? I just put it on my computer camera?
You got the USB right here. I ain't never. Hey, it still got the fucking film on it. It don't got. The
don't.
Do you have the box? Is it dead stock?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Hey,
don't do that.
buddy. Hey, he said 45. $44.99, baby. $44.99.
Wait, mine comes with delivery. You don't have to pay for shipping.
Damn.
Mine's come free delivery too. Shit.
This nigga just undercutting, he snitching, he doing all types of shit.
Hey, I love a free microphone. I love a free microphone.
Hey, here's the thing. We already knew the fans and shit like that.
Hey,
so
what?
we always gonna beat them, nigga. Hey, shut the fuck up. You know how we rocking like cut off stock? I keep pushing my pocket.
You know how we rocking like cut off stock?
Do I gotta pull up to Nashville and show you what's good?
What's up?
Hey, niggas so crazy.
You know what? I'm glad. Hey, that's how we're gonna segue here. All right, I was out the other week, right? The other weekend, and I'm having a good time. Shorty with like kicking it with some friends, all that shit. I'm backing up at my parking spot. It's a very small parking lot, right? And this car coming down the wrong way, so it's a one-way parking lot. So I'm backing up in my nice car, and he got some beater, and I'm like, yo,
some piece of shit.
Some piece of shit, and you know me. I'm not the guy that be like, oh, I'm driving a Mercedes and you need to get the fuck out my way. No, I'm
you
not
literally
like
are
that
guy.
I am that guy, but I wasn't there in that instance because I'm having a good time. I'm leaving the little place and whatnot. I'm like, hey, bro. I said this in the most sincere way. Hey, bro, I'm trying to, go that way. You want my spot? Like, hey, what's the word? Hey, it's two of these niggas, right? It's one nigga get out the car talking about, hey, we got a fucking problem?
Did you say yes or no? You said no. What you say? What you said to that?
Get the switch.
What you said back to that?
Get the switch.
Did you say yes or
back
no?
to that? What you said?
I'm not.
Hey, as a man, why are you telling another man yes?
Hold on, stop.
What?
John, shut the fuck up.
Hey, shut up right there. I'm talking some real shit. And my Second Amendment rights and whatnot. And I'm like, oh, what's up? Like literally, what's up type shit. And like I've never been that heated in like a situation like that where it's like I'm like literally, bro, I'm like, I'm trying to come out and like I don't know what the fuck you're doing. And they're acting like they from the rich or some shit. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, nigga, I don't miss. And I'm thinking, and then this is when I texted my brother. Like afterwards, I texted my brother. I think this is like one of the biggest things, and a lot of niggas, period, just need to like learn. It's like if you got shit going for yourself, bro, de-escalate the situation and just like remove yourself instead of me escalating the situation. Because if I would have got out the car, or if he would have came close to the car, I wouldn't be in this situation I am right now. I wouldn't be like, okay, I'm happy-go-lucky, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I just reversed that bitch and went reverse out the parking lot. Because if not...
Maturity, look at that.
Maturity, gang! Because I have anger issues sometimes. And that wasn't... It was an instance right there. I was like, I grew up.
Growth.
Right there.
Look at that.
It was growth.
I'm proud of you.
Right there. Because I was ready to motherfucking put this nigga on the fucking ground, all right? And I would have done it with fucking happiness. Because I'm like, you threatening me and everyone in this fucking car. And no, instead, you know what we did? We left the situation. Everyone's alive. Look at us.
Wait, we have claps now?
Yeah, we got a little applause for Q's growth.
Because I promise you, bro, I was ready to motherfuck. I'm not going to say it because we're on air. But I was ready to exercise my Second Amendment rights.
Hey, the first time I met Q, he was pulling up as a shooter.
Hey, what happened?
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck?
Hey, yo.
Wait, it's in Mizzou.
Number one, don't put
It's in Mizzou.
Don't be saying that, nigga. Come on.
Niggas
man.
dox me on the internet, but now it's a problem. It's different. Nigga, all his shit legal.
All my shit is legal.
That's not the point.
My shit is legal.
Oh, now you want to get points.
Hey, my shit is legal, but at the same time, it's like, niggas, like, I will always ride for the guys, the homies and girls and whatnot. That's my crew or whatnot. But, like, I'm always, like, protecting myself and defend my Second Amendment rights on folks. But we showed growth at that moment. And I was so pissed, bro. I was heated for probably like an hour. I kid you not. Cause like, why you fucking acting hard, nigga? And you don't know who the fuck you don't know who the fuck.
He don't even know. He don't even know what could have happened to him.
Hey, what's the saying? I'm not a killer, but don't push me, nigga. Like,
I'm not a killer.
Get the switch.
Hey, but I feel like I'm on some real shit. I'm like, hey, especially down here in Tennessee now, you don't even need a license to carry. You do not need a license to carry down here, bro. So that's like one of the most serious shit. Like, yo, it's like, don't do no dumb shit, bro. It's like grow up and like grow up. Like,
say it's time to
slide.
Fuck them up. I'm looking at all y'all if y'all motherfuckers is listening.
What is that?
Hey, just know, I promise you, y'all niggas.
See you around here
y'all
again.
Can shoot. Hey, y'all motherfuckers. You already know y'all motherfuckers can't shoot. Just know.
Was that ointment?
I go to the range still.
Period.
I packed that thing too.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Hey,
but not for me.
Hey,
man, we out of here, man.
I'd like
what's y'all song of the week? My shit is White House by Lucky, Babyface Ray.
Hey, that shit hot. Hey, that shit hot.
No cap.
Hey, Cray, hey, you know, pause. Cray, you a whole ass, I'm not gonna say a bitch, but you a whole ass bitch for not sending that playlist, nigga.
Bro.
I clicked on your name. I have to click on your name to get to that playlist.
Where the new ones at? Nigga been slacking.
It's in developmental stage.
I got it.
What's in that shit? You can always update it.
I am updating it.
So I got two. You know, I got two songs of the week, honestly, because I don't know really which one to take. So I got Chief Keef, Dope, Smokes, and I got 21 Savage, Dip.
That's dope. That's a hit.
Both of those.
I got Capital Denim off that new Lucky tape, man.
Okay,
y'all rocking with the Lucky Heavy. I'm gonna switch it up. Y'all on some boom bap shit. I'm gonna switch it up.
Lucky is not boom bap. What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
I'm going with some Ari Lennox.
Uneducated.
No, I'm not. I'm going with Vibe by Skip Marley and Popcorn.
I thought you put that on your story this morning.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a vibe. That is a vibe. That's what I'm going with.
Nah, but Quay, you funny as hell for saying that right now because I already stole a couple of songs.
Nah, no cap.
Bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey,
no cap.
For the comment, I want the people to comment Hot Chip Challenge, and I want this to be on record. I did drop the Amazon link to the Pocky One Chip Challenge in the chat, so all these niggas have it. I'm ordering it right now. It's $8.99, Josh. You don't. It's cheap enough where you don't need to finance it. Okay.
See, that's what I'm saying.
You
want me to spend $9 of my hard-earned dollars for something I don't even.
No, remember you got the passive income.
Right, passive, nigga. Yeah,
you
got tenants. You got tenants, nigga.
I don't have no liquor.
Hey,
I have the liquidity.
Hold on, I'm muting everybody. This nigga said earlier. This nigga really think he the group leader, bro. Because he tried to back out of this. He tried to back out. He said it earlier. He said it lowers your expenses.
No.
You said that verbatim.
I have the liquidity issue. I don't have any.
I am cash poor.
I'll be on your ass, Clay. I'll be on your ass, bro. Nigga he said, hey, nah, everybody shut up.
Nah, it was really because y'all was all talking at the exact same time.
No.
It's making the audio clip.
Hey, you are proving the women right now.
No, hey, listen.
That shit makes the audio clip. I wasn't even on that.
Hey, before we dip out, hey, y'all niggas seen that Jeffrey Dahmer shit on Netflix? That shit been trending.
I ain't watching that shit.
That's really.
I started watching. Hey, it's some real quick shit. Why do motherfuckers fantasize over serial killers? Number two, it's really crazy. That shit is the wildest shit I've ever seen. And I'm only on episode 3. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to keep going, but it's like, ew. That's all I gotta say.
Because that's historically white culture. You go to places, you kill people for whatever reason, and then you move on and kill some more.
Hey, you know what? Hey, life story for everyone who wants to kill someone: don't kill nobody.
Yeah, just don't do it. Just don't do it. If you think about doing that, just
smoke a joint.
If you think about smoking the ops, just don't do it.
Smoke a joint. Don't smoke the ops.
Bad boys. Hey, bad boys. Hey, woosah, baby. Woosah. Rub your ears. Woosah. And we out this bitch. You know how we rocking like cutoff style. We cushion our pocket. Now let's smoke this blunt. Let's go. We got it.
Hey, we got some good clips on this.
We got it here. Let's go.
Look at this nigga John.
This is me from beating your ass, keeping me from beating your ass from muting all of us.
Bro, y'all niggas all screaming at one time.
Folks say,
I'm gonna send y'all.
He said group leaders.
How come y'all don't have a mute option to mute everybody?
No,
y'all ain't got that?
No, for real.
It's too many Indians. I mean, too many Chiefs and not enough Indians.
So you want me to leave?
Hell no. Hey, you will be hearing from HR for this shit, bro.
You want to be the chief?
You got echo.
I'm sorry. Yeah, both my headphones just died, so I'm done for it.
We out of here. Episode 35. Shout out to the fans.
There may not be a next episode because we're gonna have an HR meeting and whatever comes from that. Because this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. Why do we not all have?
That's like an 8-week turnaround on HR issues. So
we all might be suspended for a year.
That'll come up like in a couple months.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, no,